you want to slap your mama.
Head on down to Archibald and Woodrow, some of the best barbecue in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, y'all. Right off of 4125 Greensboro Avenue, Tuscaloosa, Alabama 35405. You can hit them up at 205-331-4858. Also, you can find them at their other location, 1211 Martin Luther King Boulevard, Northport, Alabama 35476, 205-345-6861.
Tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama.
Can I get a sound check? 1, 2. For my folk up in the sound booth. Hey, can I get a sound check? 1, 2. For my folk up in the sound booth. Rock on. This is the sound booth. Yes, we all around you in the land of titles where we known the rock houndstooth and the talent surrounds you. I know it confounds you that these country bumpkin folks can straight up astound you. This is the place where we speak our mind and smoke in my lungs. And I die if I hold it and I can't hold my tongue. I'm bringing all I got. I ain't holding nothing back. That's why I'm the goat at this when it come to making tracks, making bangers in the factory without even trying. And my city reveres me, so tell me where I'm lying. If it's Peasy endorsed in this platinum, of course, been dominating the charts and BDS reports. Now paving the way for my sound booth fam. Cause yes, they the best, cause they rockin' with Sam. And yes, they the best, cause they rockin' with us. And I don't endorse no other station, so I guess you out of luck. Can I get a sound check? 1, 2. For my folk up in the sound booth, huh? Can I get a sound check? 1, 2. For my folk up in the sound booth, come on. Now let me get a sound check. 1, 2. For my folk up in the sound booth, yeah. Hey, can I get a sound check? 1, 2. For my folk up in the sound booth, rock on. Come on, I said the news tunes dropping, ain't no stopping. This show's hot topics, got the whole city watching. The west side rocking, south side rocking. 6ix9ine Shelter State, you ain't just watch it blow up. You think your internet small? That just tell me that you don't know much at all. But a small thing to a giant, the sound booth name. Reaching out to everybody, that's the sound booth claim. And all your local artists need to check this here. They playing you for free, can't get that nowhere. Now, big your fan base, stop saying you hot. Let the people decide exactly what you got. If it's hot non-stop, they playing for your peers. I should know, they been rocking with Sam Pieces for years. This is the sound booth. They been rocking with me for years. Yo, can I get a sound check? 1, 2. For my people in the sound booth. Can I get a sound check? 1, 2. To my people in the sound booth. Yeah, can I get a sound check? 1, 2. For my folk up in the sound booth. Let me get a sound check. 1, 2. For my folk up in the sound booth. Rock on.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. How's everybody doing today? This beautiful Sunday evening. Today was a very beautiful day, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Yours truly, Big Mike, talking to you. It is Sound Booth Radio 106.1, also Sound Booth TV. Bringing you Battle of the Sexes. You know we do it every Sunday, 8 p.m. I am joined here tonight with the boss panel. Of course, tonight we have on here the two lovely ladies of Sound Booth, ENT. We got the boss lady herself, Miss Lady T, joining us in. How you doing? I'm great. Also, we have the sensational, ever talented Miss Cassandra joining us as well. Hey, Miss Cassandra.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, Cassandra. Of course, we do have the devil's advocate himself, the person that we also call Mr. Spoon because he like to stir it up. Hey, G, what's going on, brother?
I like to do that spoon shit on that.
Uh-oh.
Call me Mr.
Sound like you underwater, brother.
Hold on.
While we're getting back to Stan G, We got his little brother on the line also, the man that got about 1,001 different jobs. Also, the new co-host of Save the Date 20XX. Buck Dollar, what's going on, brother?
Hey y'all, how y'all doing, man? I am literally like tired as hell.
I know you've been on the road. You just got back in, right?
Yeah, coming from the Ville. Had some stuff to do up there with the frat. Last weekend we was in Atlanta with BBE, so welcome to my world, y'all. How everybody doing?
Man, we all right. Did you save some of that crown? Because I know y'all was sipping.
Matter of fact.
Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. I'll be able to get me a swig in just a few.
And this is the Super Bowl edition, as y'all can see. You know what I'm saying?
We see that.
You know
Big
what I'm saying?
You know the kind I like. You need to give me some peach.
Look here. You can take this right here, put some peaches in it.
No.
Somebody.
That's like black people always trying to read stuff.
Hey, Buck, man, save me a glass, man. We're gonna get together and sip.
Man, you know I got you.
Word. Hey, look. For all of y'all who checking us out right now, we got the new Sound Booth Radio t-shirts. They're very hard to get. If you want one, you need to hit us up. And if you want to know what they look like, just look at Lady T. She got one on right now. If she was modeling that thing.
Hey, look, y'all, my baby came back. She on spring break. Wave at everybody.
Hey. Girl, you got so much hair. Look at that bonnet. Oh, my God. How long it take you to do your hair?
Maybe about 3 hours, she said.
Gosh.
She's trying to get that Erica Badu fro.
I ain't mad. It's beautiful.
Okay, we can carry on. She all right. She here now. She here.
Just want to let everybody take a look at the Sound Booth Radio t-shirt. Lady
That's nice.
For us right now.
Okay, that's cute.
Yes, and of course, everybody in the Boss panel has their very own t-shirt. So, we're gonna get them to y'all. And if anybody else is interested in getting a Sound Booth Radio t-shirt, then y'all should hit us up. Just leave us a message right here on the message board, and we'll make sure that we get your order for a t-shirt. They are $15 if y'all are interested in one. So, hey, what's been going on with everybody, man? You know what I'm saying? It's been a pretty, with the exception of Tuesday, it's been a pretty lovely week, right?
Yeah, it has been. Special shout out to Mac. Condolences, you know what I'm saying, from all of us to you and your fam, so.
Definitely, most definitely. That was a bad, very bad, bad situation that happened, and you just never think it would happen. Going on right here. Don't want to get into nothing that because I don't know if she want everybody to know, so we won't get too deep into that. But just know that her Sound Booth family is praying for her and her actual on everything. Well, just go ahead and try to jump directly into this week's topic. Last week we discussed, and it was brought to the attention by the stuff going on in the news by Kanye West and Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. And the question that was asked last week was who gets over dates or breakups faster. Who has a harder time letting go of a relationship? That's the question. As we kind of, I think we was split down the middle, saying that it depends on that. Well, the question that I posed this week is still on the same lines. It is now: who tends to move on faster from a long relationship. When I say a long relationship, I mean something that is multiple years, not multiple months. Um, if you were and we even include those people who've been engaged or married and they break up. Who moves on faster? And what is the actual time limit that you feel is acceptable to move on to another relationship if you have broken up with someone you've been with for years? Now, I had a couple of people that commented, and they, of course, we had a few ladies that immediately said men. They move on faster. I can't necessarily say that because as they were saying this, I was looking at TMZ Live, and I was looking at least two women right now that broke up with their guys, and less than a month later, they were actively seeing someone else. And of course, they were celebrities, of course. We talking about Jennifer Lopez and Kim Kardashian. But I also know other women that have done that as well as I know guys that move on. Hey, I break up with you 2 weeks later, I got me somebody else. Is this acceptable? Is it not acceptable? Of course, I'm gonna start with the ladies because I always do. And we're gonna go with the boss lady first, and then we're gonna move on to you, Miss Cassandra. But Lady T, what do you think about that? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead on and mute myself over here so you can go ahead on your chat.
Ooh, it still ain't okay. Well, when you say move on, do you mean like to a serious relationship, or if they just messing around? You know,
Both. Let's go with both. Let's say both.
once again, I think it depends on the people involved. Some people like to take a minute before they move on to another relationship. Others feel like they just gotta have somebody. They can't be alone. So, they gonna go on and get with somebody else, off the jump. So it just depends, on that individual and their emotional state.
What is it? What is an acceptable time in your opinion before you should move on? If you were in
From a long-term relationship, like I said, it depends just really on how deeply you felt for that person. It may take you a while to really get over that person, or a few months at least, 3 or 4 months, maybe a year. No, it just depends on how long it really takes you to get over that. Because you shouldn't move on to anybody until you completely over that person and you have no feelings for them whatsoever. Ain't no chance you running back there and now you with this other person and you didn't hurt them. So I don't know. I mean, like I said, long term, and it depends, like I said, on the person. If they still got feelings for that person, it may take you a minute or a while. If it was a bad relationship and you want absolutely nothing to do with that person after y'all done broke up, you have no feelings for them whatsoever, then they may move on within a month or two. So it just depends.
Okay. You can go ahead and go. All right. Miss Cassandra, what do you think about that?
Well, I'm sorry. Repeat the question so I'll make sure I answer correctly.
The question is who do you think moves on faster after a long relationship, and what is an acceptable time that you think that you should wait after a long-term relationship to move on from someone?
I think that, in my opinion, men move on faster. And I don't think, there's no acceptable time. I mean, it depends on the person. They should have taken, you know me, I think you should take some time to reflect, you know what I'm saying? What you did, what you could do better, what you did well, you know, all that good stuff. And just take some time to yourself, be by yourself, get to know yourself again before you branch out into, you know, another serious relationship. Because until you're ready to do, I feel like this, if you're not willing to give 100% and do everything that you did for that person that you just broke up with, then you're not ready. Because if you already go in saying, well, I ain't doing this, I ain't doing this, I ain't gonna do that, you know what I'm saying? But it's good stuff that's not, you know, stuff that you should do for somebody else. Like if you're punishing the new person for the old person's mistakes, then you're not ready. So it just depends. Some people that might be 3 months, it might be 6 months, it might be a year, it might be 2 years.
Okay. Because like as it sounds like you and Lady T are pretty much on the same wavelength as far as that goes. I'm finna go to the DA. G, what do you think?
Y'all hear me back?
Yeah, we can hear you.
My first thought would be the psychological approach. So however long that your relationship was, however many years the relationship was, that's how many months you're supposed to take to make a relationship more or whatever. But now, real time, real life, as soon as I can get the next girl to say yes.
As soon as you can do it now?
As soon as I can get the next girl to say yes.
Wait, what was the first part you said? You should wait as long as the relationship you just got out of?
Yeah, like if you're in a 5-year relationship,
right?
Psychologically, you're supposed to wait 5 months to effectively mourn the relationship.
Okay.
I mean, that's the rule of practice, but
you know, saying I started to say that for real. Like, however long you were in that relationship,
you know, take my
long to
you ain't finna say shit. You ain't finna say shit. Y'all ain't trying to take my goddamn
No, seriously, I was.
I come up with a good idea.
And you know we don't hardly ever agree. So trust me, it's scary. We don't ever agree.
Let me shine. Shit. I gotta come
go ahead, your shine, boo. My bad.
But no, most people don't do. Most people are not gonna take that proper time to mourn the relationship. But again, everybody said it depends on the person. Some people feel really deeply that they feel like they need that time, and then some people don't. Some people like, okay, like what grandma used to tell y'all, the best way to get over the man is get under the. So I'm just like.
And Stan, we got you was doing a little better, but then you started breaking up toward the end there. We gotta go with the little brother real quick. Little brother.
Yo.
What you think, man?
Woo. All right, I got of course I have a serious answer, and then of course I have the other answer. But legitimately, as I always try to bring to the surface, it's really no difference, you know what I'm saying, between male and female, and regardless who gets over it faster. I think it's all about an individual situation. When you're talking about something long term, let's just be honest. You know, you're looking at not only your personal relationship with you and that person, but if you with somebody for X amount of time, you know, they're a part of your biological family now too. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of that goes into accord. It's hard for you to move forward with somebody new. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's used to saying, now you bring a Tasha over. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, mean, Tasha probably cool, but you know, every once in a while they'll be like, man, what's Sam doing? You know, how everything going with Sam and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what, I don't know about other communities, but I know in black families, you know what I'm saying? It's cold. And you got
that's that messy factor.
It's not really though, because even children, you know what I'm saying? You got nieces and nephews and stuff. They're used to Aunt Cassandra. Now you bring Auntie Tasha over here. And if they're older, it might be a little different. But the younger ones is like, who the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? She might be all right, but you know, I miss TT. Who the hell is this?
Right. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yes.
That stuff, and like I said, that also depends on each individual relationship. Because you could have been in a horrible ass situation with Cassandra for 15 years. You know what I'm saying? And then 2 weeks later, you meet Tasha and bring her around, and everybody's like, yes, shit, finally, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What the hell took you so long? and it's vice versa. You know what I'm saying? It could literally be like, Sam, we've been waiting for you to get rid of Buck ass. You know what I'm saying? So you brought his ass out the damn doorway, telling some, hey, y'all, this my friend. We knew getting down well then that wasn't your friend. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, some people have attachment issues. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it depends on the effect that you had on them. I think that it you know, depending on, just for me from the outside looking in, if I saw, and I hate to throw y'all out there, but if I see you and Lady T right now, then all of a sudden shit, next month, I'm like, who the fuck is Mike walking around here with? I would have a problem from a distance. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm used to seeing, because I'm used to seeing what I've seen, you know, what I think is there of closer stuff. I don't know what happens when the cameras is off. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not throwing y'all out there like that for real. But you know what I'm saying? I'm still, Mike is Mike. You know, Lady T is Lady T, but I'm so, fuck that. What? You know, I'm a short circuit or some shit, man. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen it where women will get out of a relationship and they won't even go back into dating. You know, even if you go a step further, you know, women to be married at a young age and never remarry because their heart was with that person who's no longer here. They don't want to be with nobody else. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen men do the exact same thing too. His wife was his wife, period. He don't want to move on. He don't want to start over. He don't want to know your damn favorite color. He don't want to smell your fucking breath. He don't care about the rusty ass feet of yours. No, he liked his own foot dragger. You see what I'm saying? That was him. He don't want this new country bumpkin over here, man. It's just, you know, like I said, I think a lot of it has to be visual. That's why we have an issue with it. But I mean, shit, like I said, with celebrities, it happens all the time. But shit, why would they? I don't think they ever fully committed because they don't really live a lifestyle that allows them to really go home. You know what I'm saying? Be with a spouse, sit down and talk. They always trying to keep something connected while they hundreds of miles apart or whatever. They could be on in different time zones and stuff like that. So I hate when people use celebrity relationships as like a model for what, you know, everybody's. That's BS, man. Come on, stop it.
Right.
And it's you and I both know Sam making 7-8 figures a year. She ain't gonna be looking at no nigga making 30 grand a year, bro. They can't talk about the same stuff.
No.
So, you know, maybe for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, I remember back in the day when I used to be like that.
Yeah.
Now she's making 8 figures, man. Her mindset and the things that she's responsible for is on a totally different level that he won't be able to see. And vice versa. You see what I'm saying? So to kill all that, not to go too far off on a tangent, it's just that I don't think so. Now, the noob side of me says, shit, walk your ass out the door you want to. Somebody coming in through the back.
No, that is not correct. But you know what? I was thinking while you were talking, if they move on that fast, they had to have been talking to that person all along. It's very, to me, it was not even appealing to try to talk to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So you had to be talking to them already. Like, I don't want to see nobody try to come talk to me, try to get my number. What? Get out of my face. I just got out of 15 years. Dude, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not there. I'm not what you want right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
take you down through there right now. So don't do that. But yeah.
But let's talk about that for a second, because like I agree with what you're saying in the aspect of if you fresh out of a long-term relationship and somebody decide that they want to be what they saying that, you know, I've been interested in you and all I've been waiting for is that opportunity. And generally, in my opinion, I think that this happens to a lot of more times than not, you have co-workers or people that you're around on a daily basis that got a little thing for you, and they won't say anything because they know that you're married or they know that you have a boyfriend. And then as soon as they find out that you are newly single, they just like vultures circling. And you know what I'm saying? And not, you know what I'm saying? They buying you bagels and you like these bagels? You like these Danishes? I got a coffee cake.
Krispy Kreme donut and coffee work every time.
What works every time, Stan?
Krispy Kreme and hot chocolate.
Oh no, nobody hot chocolate. But not in the summer.
You
Only
ain't black, so
chocolate in the cold.
Hey, that still bring you a bear claw or something. Eclair, a chocolate eclair.
They can bring me an apple fritter.
But there you go. Come. Just all of a sudden, you know, they bringing you stuff like this, and then of course you got that comforter, that dude that walk up in there, and I just can't believe he'll do you like that. You are such a great woman, and so forth and so on, and sit there and stroke your ego. And if I had you, there is no way in the world I would let you go anywhere.
If you don't stop giving away the goddamn game plan over there,
it ain't nothing that he giving away that we don't already know.
He's
and then what he hasn't gotten to, what
even if you know, you don't say it out. Like,
still, we already know. And then guess what? Y'all ain't no better than the one that we broke up with. Everything out your mouth is a lie.
But they fall for it every time.
That's
because
true.
Right now you're saying, oh, if I had you, I wouldn't do that. Then as soon as I give you a chance, well, you let him do that, or that nigga did this or did that. So nothing.
I mean, but that's some of them, but then some of them could be, you know what I'm saying, you could go ahead on and just use that joke all the way up because he legitimately feel like he loves you to death. You know what I'm saying? So
he don't love me. He love the idea of me. And when he get to know the real me, he gonna be just like, oh, no, this ain't what I thought.
Yeah, but then, you know what I'm saying, he's still in love with the fantasy of you. So he pull up with all that other stuff because he's in love.
That ain't gonna last. The fantasy don't last. It's just that.
Hey, but hey, that's how folks get crazy now. So, but that's what I'm saying is, if that situation was to occur, and you know that you haven't quite moved on from your ex that you've been in a relationship with for multiple years, let's say 5 to 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy, he comes up and he's a pretty all right guy, but you really ain't into him because, you know, so you just ain't ready to move on just yet. But he's somebody I can hang out with.
Don't even hang out. I would say thank you so much for letting me know that you're interested in me, but I'm not in that place right now.
But
okay, if a dude comes straight out, and tells you that, then he fucked up from the jump. Ain't no dude gonna come out and tell you that. That's not how the game is played. Ain't nobody gonna say, hey, da 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 da. They're gonna be like, look, you're not doing nothing. Let's go do it. It's your workload. And that's all I need. Because I know that you just broke up with that long-term man. And I'm the rebound guy. And I'm fine with being the rebound guy.
You fine with that?
Hell yeah.
If you fine with being a rebound guy, then okay.
Because I don't want you after you've been out of a 10-year relationship. Because you ain't gonna put that shit on me.
But that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even be trying to hang out because the feelings are gonna start to develop before you hang out.
That's because the women let them get in shit.
The women do what?
If you just broke up, if you and your husband just split up, I might give you 2 months. And then, no, yeah. Because if I'm working with you and you broke up with your husband, I'm going to give you 2 months.
2 months
That
is
first
not enough
month,
time.
no, you thinking the wrong thing. Saying, I ain't talking about the relationship.
I ain't talking about that either. I'm talking about just dating.
I ain't even talking about a date.
What are you talking about? You gonna give me 2 months and then what? To do what?
Get some ass.
We ain't doing that either.
Just you. That's just you.
Probably so.
Cause like I give you the first month. The first month you gonna be like, oh, this nigga gonna come back, Then that second month you gonna cry out. You're gonna make you feel better. I'm gonna give you them apple fritters and teach you and all this bullshit. And then hey, you know what? Let's forget you crying over me. Let's go ahead and get some. That's all I need. Space and opportunity.
Okay, so what if I let you get it and then you get hooked and I don't want no more? I'm like, that's all I need.
Ain't no getting hooked. I knew you was in a 10-year relationship.
I mean, what if that's all she needed? Because she was like in a moment of weakness.
That's all I'm trying to give you.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
What Drake said, I'm just here for a good time, not a long time.
But that's what I'm saying. What if she don't want it after the first time?
That's fine.
Okay. Just so you know, you been got hooked, you need to be stalking a sister and be hating and trying to block if she is trying to talk to somebody else. You know how y'all do.
No, because you ain't gonna give it up back to back like that. You don't get hooked after one shot. Okay. It ain't crack.
I mean, I'm just saying. And then if you don't perform,
I'm just saying nobody's
it won't be a second time.
Stan, last week you said that if somebody did some tricks for you, then you're gonna be in the bushes, looking in the window.
Exactly. We already know it is like crack. If you
that's
do,
not
you
after
put your best foot
after
forward.
the first night. God damn it! I got to look at real power than that.
You should think you the bomb.com, right? In bed, and you
like
should be
I said,
oh, I know she gonna call me back.
Cat is good.
Like, I know she gonna be calling me.
Good.
Want to know what I'm doing tomorrow?
Cat is good. Like I said, y'all got good stuff. But it's not crack. Let's be real. It's not crack. It comes to a very close first behind a hot and out Krispy Kreme donut.
Oh wow! You can't even top Krispy Kreme.
Barely.
Golly, that's messed up.
Hey, Stan, what if they put some Krispy Kreme glaze on the cat?
Most of the time they fix it, but they don't work right.
Okay. A mess. Let's not digress or divert to that, please. Thank you.
I'm just saying.
That's interesting. Think about it. Now, Buck, what do you think about that scenario?
In regards to?
Well, like I said,
how quick work they can get them draws that break over their husband.
I still think it's a hell of a timetable, and I think it really depends on how that person was being treated the whole time.
So like Stan saying that if she was sexually frustrated in the relationship, and then he gonna give her 2 months to go ahead and simmer in her own.
Let it marinate.
Yeah.
If she was sexually frustrated, she ain't waiting 2 months.
Exactly. See, now you agreeing with me. That's that bullshit saying. That's that flipping.
But it ain't gonna be you. It ain't gonna be somebody at work. It's gonna be somebody else.
No. 99% of the time it's work based.
It's not gonna be work based. She don't want to make things awkward at work. No, boo.
It won't be awkward at work. You would already condition him. He already knows what rules to follow and what not to break.
Exactly.
It's gonna be different though, going all the way with him.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
you didn't already get him.
Because what if he's not good? You gotta go to like what you know. Go for what you know.
And you done told him everything.
You just because you tell somebody something don't mean they can follow instructions.
That's what work based effort. Work based is there to follow directions.
You might get an opportunity, but you ain't gonna be the first one she called. but you ain't gonna be the first one she called.
Shit.
Oh, usually, yeah.
Hey,
Because like I said,
your
he got
work
the
day.
whole entire playbook. He already know the secret plays and stuff because you had told him everything.
Right.
In confidence, right?
Right.
Mm,
And if it ain't working,
depends.
he ain't doing something right.
It's gonna be just like that movie what women want with Mel Gibson.
You better ask Lady T. She see it every day up there. I'm telling you, especially in them
Right.
plants.
I don't know. Wait a minute. Let us get her opinion on some stuff here.
If Workmate don't get the first shot,
Oh, I couldn't hear everything that Stan was saying. So
You're talking about like if you broke up with somebody and you got yourself muted or unmuted.
yeah, it's unmuted.
Okay. If you just broke up with somebody and they, like you got a work person that is interested in you and you've been sexually frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
Like Cassandra said that the person that work would not be the first one to get it. And
It all depends.
the guys are saying more than likely it would probably be like Stan called him work babe.
It have to depend if I'm attracted to the dude or not. If I see him in that way or not. Maybe he might have a chance if I see him that way.
Exactly.
But if not, then it'll be somebody else to come along that I'm attracted to, that I want to sleep with. It might not necessarily be him. I'm just saying.
I told you. If he work, babe, that's fine. Like I said, if we like him like that, he might get a shot. But more than that, more than likely, we already got somebody lined up, boo.
I kind of sort of like what Lady T was saying about her not because women are notorious and really quick to put somebody in a friend zone, and so and a lot of times once you get put in the friend zone, it is an act of Congress to get out. So if he has been put in the friend zone, and although he has the playbook, he might not get a chance to get in the game. If you know what I mean. So now I'm kind of flipping from what was said because that makes a lot of sense, Lady T, what you're saying. Is that kind of what you were getting at, Cassandra, or not?
That's exactly what I was saying.
I think we're getting the whole work bay definition misunderstood. See, I'm talking about somebody. That's the reason why he is that. It's because there is some attraction there.
Right.
It ain't just, oh, this is just my homeboy. It's like, oh no, I'm with somebody, but he is cute and he treats me nice and everything. You tell nigga everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this because it's all hypothetical. I'm saying this because this is stuff that has been proven. That I've seen it play out in front of my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? That dude's always there. They always going to lunch together and stuff. You know what I'm saying? From time to time, if she has a problem, that's the one up there at the job she go run directly to.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about, oh, this is just a cool guy that I work with, and
Right.
but no.
I got you. Well, if that's the case, if he's work bay and that's your definition, then yeah, it makes sense that he would be the one. But I don't know. I don't think so.
He has a good chance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like I said, he might get it eventually. She's probably going to make him date her. You see what I'm saying? Because like you said, she didn't gave him all the answers to the test. So now that you got all the answers, let's see what you do with it.
Well, think about it. That's the dating process, right? So you've already dated him. You've already dated him.
You can't officially date him because you were with someone. Y'all were just co-workers, remember?
Yeah, but
now that I'm single,
the actual word date
we can officially
date because
we can officially date
every day. That's a date.
That's not a date.
Y'all go to lunch together every day, and y'all do hang out. Oh, we're gonna go get drinks today, and when y'all, even if you go to the place with with the rest of the people in the office.
Exactly. I'm gonna say you're gonna take somebody with you now.
You sit right beside him, and y'all got your own little rapport going on, even though the rest of the office there. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like a little.
This still ain't a date. It's colleagues.
Like I said, if you go to lunch with somebody on a daily basis, and y'all sitting at the table, I don't care if that little picnic table outside that's made out of concrete. Oh, and y'all eat.
You think we at prison?
Well, some plants look like it.
I'm like, damn, concrete. What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, yeah, cement seats with the umbrella.
We have iron at the government.
They get you a picnic table there. You be outside the picnic table that's about to rust over.
Okay. So, but why? Because he's the opposite sex, or because we're attracted to each other?
A little bit of both.
So that's why it's a date. That's what I'm asking. That's why it's a date, because we're opposite sex.
Even though you're in a relationship and you don't see it as well, we're not actually dating, but this is a good friend of mine.
Let's stand back in.
Yeah, because that's when people start talking and whispering. She don't never eat with us, but she always got to go eat with him. Why he always going over there with her? Boy, he be breaking his neck to get over there and sit with her.
They didn't already put y'all together and everything anyway in their mind. All you gotta do is talk to a man and y'all going together. So
I know. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But I mean, and not saying that that's a thing, but like I said, with all that being said and done, you kind of eliminated the middleman in that aspect of, well, look, I just broke up with this fool, and he basically like, I'm so glad that you got rid of him because he wasn't doing good for you no way and everything like that. You want to go somewhere later on and talk about this, and you probably ain't even thinking about it for real before you say, okay, let's go get some drinks. You know what I'm saying? Hey, might be Tuesday, Wednesday night is a half off margarita. I don't think you thinking about half off margarita.
And I'm thinking about putting your legs up in the peace sign. There you go.
She's not going with him without her after work. She's in a relationship, remember?
No, I said right after you have just broken up.
Oh, after you broke up. Okay.
And he was like, I'm so glad that you have gotten rid of him because he wasn't doing you right. No way, you was unhappy. Let's talk about this a little bit more after work. Hey, you know, tonight is Tuesday night and they half off margaritas. Margaritas are 2 for 1. You wanna go to the spot and you're about, okay, let's go get some margaritas. And he like this right here. Yeah, boy, I'm gonna get you about 4 or 5 margaritas, and I'm going to be your comforter tonight.
Yeah, playing off that emotional thing on it. I feel that. What the hell Stan said? $2 Tuesday.
$2 Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Archibald,
y'all get a lot. Y'all be getting it in then, don't you? $2 Tuesday.
Girl, you got you a hot $20 bill, some wings, and about 5 margaritas.
What?
Archibald and Woodrow's on Tuesday. I remember that. Matter of fact, they used to do it on Monday nights. I'm telling you. Look, I get it.
Y'all was macking in. Y'all had all the women because y'all spent $10 on them some drinks.
It ain't never about the money. It's about the time and the effort.
Ah.
Right. Because you ain't got to smash that first night. It's not about
wait, go back. When you said it's not about the money, so it's okay if I ask you to take me to a fancy restaurant and you spend at least $200?
Now we smashing in.
He just said it wasn't about the money.
Because it ain't. Like I said, so everybody don't need that. Everybody don't need the $60 date. Maybe all she wanted was a happy meal and a happy time. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Now you know, Cassandra.
You have to take me to Perry's. I'm sorry.
No, fuck that. Not the first goddamn quote unquote date. No. We just trying to make you feel better about your breakup. Them $200 dates can come after. We talking We talking about the first week or two. The first week or two.
I'm worth more than $10. God dang. Can you
No,
at least take me to Longhorn?
But you know what?
Okay, see, look,
Considering
Cassandra,
that
wait.
you drinking margaritas and you enjoying yourself, you're not even going to be paying attention to the fact that it was only $10.
Hey, see, that's what I'm saying. Look, no, because at the time, we're not talking about full blown getting you back into a relationship. We are just there for good conversation, and the alcohol provides lubrication. And so you go to that $2 Tuesdays.
My
you
man.
Done cried, you done whined, you done talked, you done got good. And what's the word women looking for? Comfortable. You done got good and comfortable. So that's that first Tuesday. We might not do shit the rest of that week. Might even be the next week. I might just shoot you a text message. Girl, you still doing all right? Come by your desk and shit. Are you still straight? I'm just checking on you. I ain't got to do shit. But what are you doing? Getting more and more comfortable. So after that 2 months and that thing get to jumping, and you know what? Stan been a good dude. He been helping me through this. So we get to the other $2 Tuesdays or Thirsty Thursdays, and I done got you liquored up and you feeling good, and it's about to go down.
Full flex
mode.
Peace sign with the leg.
If you think about it, especially if he hasn't tried to make a move on you that whole entire 2 months after your breakup, in your mind, it's kind of like, he ain't even tried nothing. So he just really and truly want to be there for me because he care about me.
Wow.
Y'all really think we're that stupid?
No.
No, I just say y'all.
That's something that I think that most women would probably want to happen, especially with a guy that you have been attracted to the whole entire time. You would like to see all the good qualities in him and not think that that's all that he is wanting. And it probably is not all that he's wanting, but if he can get it,
exactly.
But then again, Cassandra, the reason why you have a pessimistic outlook about this is because you know the end game already. You already know what we talking about, what we talking about getting to. But during while it's happening, again, you're not talking about getting into a relationship because you just broke up with your boyfriend or husband or whosoever. You're not talking about, you ain't looking at getting no long-term relationship. You just trying to, you know what? I just want to go out and have a good time. That's it. That's all. And that's all we need. That's all we need. And a couple of those, and a couple of nights with a couple of good times. Yeah. Because like I said, y'all sleep with who you feel comfortable with. And now, unless you want to go out there and be a hoe out here, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're really for the street. But, you know, again, most.
Can I give you a scenario on the flip side?
Hit it.
When the guy moving on. And this is something that actually happened to me years ago before me and Big Mike.
Check out the side.
I think we were together for a year and a half. For about a year and a half. And I kind of, got tired of his stuff, and I kind of suspected that he was messing around, but I never caught him. But, I knew something was going on. He was spending less and less time with me. Even my folks noticed it. And so, I knew something was up. So, I got tired of it. I broke up with him. Okay, so I think about 3 months passed. I seen the Tuscaloosa news where he is getting married to this other chick.
Oh, wow.
So I ended up running into him a little while after that. And I was like, hey, how you doing? What's been going on? How you doing? I heard you getting married. He was like, yeah. And I was like, so it's only been 3 months since me and you broke up. You must have been messing around with her before we broke up. Like, no. Don't you believe in love at first sight? I was like, nope. Nope. Not when it comes to you.
Exactly. I was with you a year and a half.
Yeah, you say nothing.
Well,
I was like, you know what? I'll see you later. Bye. Because I wasn't trying to hear the lies.
Exactly.
And, I already knew what was up. He had to been messing with that girl before, when me and him was still together. That's who we was with when he wasn't with me.
Absolutely.
When he wasn't with me like he used to, be up around me all the time. Exactly. So like, oh, okay.
And that's why I said if they move on that quickly.
So in that situation,
they were talking to them to begin with.
Yeah.
Why they were still with you?
Yeah. But I was at that point though. I wasn't even mad. I was over it at that point. I was over him. I just had to call him on it. Right. That I knew what was up. But I ain't want him back or nothing. I was done with him.
Let's
You mean you don't believe in love?
Usually Stan's position in this whole entire thing being the devil's advocate, but it's such thing as she probably did wind up giving him some, and his nose got wide open. Like that has happened to many a guy. I'm not saying that it happened to him, but it's a possibility. And like I said, guys, it can be the same type of thing too, because sometimes and this happens more so than anything. Hey, strange thing. But what I was saying, like with guys, and I've seen this happen like maybe 3 times. Is they was in a long-term relationship with somebody, and then they wind up breaking up, and they wind up dating a associate of the girl that they were with. Just like that. And it's one of them situations like, well, what I'm saying, she always said that she don't be treating me right no way. And so she had her eye on the guy the whole entire time that he was with her friend. I've seen this happen like 3 times. So it can happen like that also. Do they wait 2 months like we just got to put out that scenario with guys? I do not think so. I think ladies are they are big game hunters. And when they see the target, they instantaneously go for it. So like,
you said ladies?
Well, women.
That's what you said. That's what I'm saying. You said we do that?
Yeah. I don't
we'll bait you, but we're not gonna hunt you.
Shit.
Well, let me say this. I won't. I keep forgetting. Like when I'm talking, most of the time I'm talking about myself. So I need
there are women out there that will.
I think you're using the wrong terminology. It's not big game hunting. It's big game trapping. Because they got all the tools that you need to trap a motherfucker. They got all the traps and scripts and whatnots to get your ass. So it ain't hunting.
I ain't trying to trap nobody that ain't that we know ain't shit. No, thank you.
But you don't know he ain't. You don't know he ain't shit after you trapping.
Sometimes you do know before, because we watch you before.
But that's just it. Now, what if he was this guy that did all this stuff for your college? I mean, like these girls, he did a whole lot of stuff for that lady, and she was just kind of on the loose side. She wanted to party all the time, and he was looking to settle down. So at that particular moment in time, it's like, oh, okay, she don't realize what she got with that one.
But that's what I'm saying. He ain't gonna do it for the next one.
See, this is the thing. See, this is where my scenario comes back in. The whole girl associate.
You breaking up, Stan? You breaking up, Stan?
Okay, she was the workmate. She played the role of workmate. She was there when he was complaining about his girlfriend and this, that, or whatever, and she soaked up all that game. And then when they broke up, he moved on in. I mean, she moved on in and did that. That's that workmate scenario. That's what it is. Trapped him, got him.
Anyway,
big bear hunting.
Whatever.
No, but
I mean, I don't think I would do that unless it was a celebrity, and I'm not nowhere near a celebrity. You know what I'm saying?
But like
Like,
that, you have such a traditional way of looking at things. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm throwing out there, what me and Stan really throwing out there to you is that the way that you look at things, yeah, that's the morally sound way to probably go about doing it. However, in this particular society that we're evolving into, that shit is that's not how things are happening. You see what I'm saying? So I don't disagree with where you stand at. What we're trying to do is enlighten you on this is what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Because
This ain't no and
I
it's
appreciate
not
that
no
clarification.
Hey, wait a minute. If you don't pay attention to nothing else, if you don't notice how Buck strung all them big ass words together to make that shit sound absolutely fantastic, oh my God. Oh my God. That's it right there. He summed that shit up in perfect educational English. Oh my goodness, man, I'm so proud of you. Goddamn black man. Boy, I tell you the truth.
like I said, I ain't gonna bullshit you. You know what I'm saying? I know what's out there. I have to be out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm in entertainment. So a lot of the stuff that we even do in our music, it's just a reflection of what we see going on right now.
Gotcha.
Hell, we up here talking about we're talking about heterosexual relationships. Y'all, in this day and age, shit, your girl will leave you for another girl.
yeah.
And we ain't even said that. Or you know, the most damning thing, you as a woman and your dude leaves you for another dude.
Right.
No, I would love to. Matter of fact, I'm finna mute myself. I would love to hear, you know what I'm saying, both of you ladies elaborate on that aspect of it. And how would you come back from a situation like that?
Lord have mercy. Tasha, you go first.
Let's put this in order, Lady T. We got to put that on you first. And before we get too far ahead, I like women, so I ain't going nowhere.
No,
I just want to put that out there.
We ain't, you know, we get it. It's just like I said, we're throwing her into a scenario only because this is irregardless of y'all, you know, we leaving y'all relationship out of this. This is just her ass.
I just wanted to make sure it was nice and crystal clear.
Hey, that's because you a straight man, and I understand that to the bone, bro. For real.
I appreciate it. Like T, what you got?
Y'all crack me up.
You muted your mic.
Go ahead.
I don't even know how I would feel about that situation. Hurt, shocked, mad. I guess I would go through all the emotions in that situation, especially if I had absolutely no idea that, you know, this man was gay, or bi or whatever. But it's funny that y'all
that's from the right above it.
It's funny that y'all bring that situation up because I know this young lady at work that tells me that has happened to her twice. Yes.
Oh, shit is true.
She one of those like talk and tell all her business.
Oh my God.
So she was like, she had two men leave her for another man. I was like, dang, what you doing? Right?
That's what I was going to say. Now we need to question her choice in men.
So actually,
where you find these guys?
Right, that's what's going through my mind. Like, where you find these dudes at?
No.
Yeah, she said that has happened to her twice.
On you.
Yeah.
So she should have been paying attention
to the signs from the first guy.
We got some ragamuffins.
Twice.
Okay.
Yeah, she a white girl, but I don't know if she into black guys or not, but still.
No, Mike, don't you put those on there.
I don't even know. Like, yeah, that's something that would just mess me up for a minute. It really
wrong with her stuff. It's something wrong with her stuff, and she can turn two niggas gay.
Miss Cassandra,
you stupid.
That's something else because I be.
Man, you're stupid.
How would you deal with that scenario?
That's a really good question, and I can't give you an answer. I don't know.
Just go and throw their whole uterus away. Just go and take the uterus, the fallopian tube, all of that shit away.
I mean, seriously, like that's the ultimate. I feel like. Well, I ain't gonna say the ultimate. Yeah, it is. It's the ultimate betrayal. Like a woman I can handle. You know what I'm saying? Of course.
I think a lot of women will start thinking like Lorena Bobbitt. Like,
I mean, I can't compete. Like, I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd have to definitely look at me and be like, okay, did you obviously you missed some signs somewhere? Like, what were you with him for? Did you kind of think something and just were too afraid to say it? Like, were you wishing and hoping and praying it wasn't true? Like, I don't know. But yeah, that's something that would be very, very hard to come back from. Like, to trust anybody else again. And whew, yeah, I might have to go on and be a nun, honey. Nobody else be none for the rest of my life.
You can turn into a sniffer, and when he come home, make sure you sniff him and make sure it don't it don't have no brown stains in the front.
Baby, no, ain't nobody got time for all that.
Oh
no,
ew. That is ew.
I know that is disgusting. No, if I got to do that, male for a woman or a man, no, you're not the one for me. Ain't nobody finna be doing all that.
But okay, like you wash his drawers, and his drawers got a brown spot in the front. And it's some things you need to talk to him about.
Okay.
It's like if you do the laundry, yeah, look at the drawers.
I mean, but hopefully, I done stopped buying tidy whities 30 years ago. So you just ain't gonna be able to just pick up on my fart stain. And secondly, if I as a man allow my drawers to go in the dirty clothes basket and there is shit in them, you need to leave me. Please leave me. Put me out my misery. Please.
On the front, I said brown front.
That's worse. That's fucking worse. Like I said, put me out my misery. Please.
So, since we have ladies,
so what if y'all girl left y'all for another girl?
I feel like I know what Stan gonna say. I feel like Stan gonna be like, well, you ain't got to go nowhere, just let me join in. But
she don't want that. She obviously don't want that if she leaving you for her. See, if she wanted to just be with her, she'd be like, hey, let's have a threesome. And that's how she would get it in.
Believe it or not,
or girls trip, girl weekend, and they go off and do their thing for a weekend or whatever. Hell, they could just come up to the house while you ain't there. It's easy with women in their relationships. You know what I'm saying?
See, Mike called that wrong.
They don't like threesome.
Mike called that wrong. I am not gonna say let's join in.
You're not?
I know the reason why you left me for a woman is for the emotional shit that women give to each other. It ain't because I can't eat cat. That's not it. Hey,
she might be better at it than you, Stan.
We're gonna have to see. I want a competition, goddamn it. And if you win, you can have it.
No, she left you. Competition has already been decided. She was better.
No, she was just being greedy. It wasn't because it was better. She was just being greedy. That's all that shit was. I'll be damned.
Whatever. Y'all can't let y'all. Y'all can't let y'all little egos can't let y'all think that, can you?
Both hands tied behind my back. I still feel like I'm 100 times better. I don't give a shit.
And we go with penis. And we go with penis. The penis is just a bonus.
They don't want the penis, apparently.
I seriously.
Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Apparently, they don't want your penis. How about that?
That's fine.
You know that's bad. They get with a female and then they have to strap on instead of a real thing. Oh, you were terrible.
That's emotional support. That's that emotional support. Because women are emotional creatures and they needed somebody to identify with them emotionally. If a man cheat on you with a man, he just wanted some ass. Because ain't nothing emotionally stable about another hairy ass goddamn man. He just wanted booty.
Okay, y'all. I'm gonna have to get off in a minute. y'all are cracking me up though.
But for real,
no, you didn't ever say if your woman leave you for another woman. What's up?
If she leaves me for another woman,
yes,
that's gonna take a while to even the whole concept to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, it has more to do with you know what you do in a relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's certain things you go do on a checklist. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it can't be because this ain't going on because that ain't a problem. It can't be because of this. Maybe you got some, you know what I'm saying, confusion going on, or you felt like, you know what, I've always felt this way or something of that. And I think even to a point then, as a guy, you probably pick up on some tendencies like, yeah, she sort of sort of lesbo. You know what I'm saying? Sort of into some things. But I think that would be, like you said, I think anybody just leaving you going to another person would make you feel almost less of because you're like, damn, what was I being measured up to?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for it to be somebody of the same sex, yeah, that would be like the ultimate backhand. Like, damn.
Yes.
So you go to a motherfucker that gotta put a dick on him? I'll be damn.
Right.
So maybe you just infatuated with it. And it can't be because you love latex because I wasn't strapping up anyway. You know what I'm saying? So that can't be it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Nobody's gonna sit up here and deal with baloney when they've been eating steak for so long. So it has to be some other underlying things in there. You feel me? That's just the way I look at it. But that'd be that could damage. You know, I've heard of an individual where that's happened to him for he was distraught for like a few years. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit. If you ain't got some nice homeboys and won't sit up there and be like, nigga, you got left for a bar.
That is so y'all are so mean. Like y'all can really brag each other really hard. Be like, he knows you're playing. You know I'm playing. No,
it's that part of
don't kick
testosterone.
nobody down.
It's a whole He-Man almost aspect sometimes with guys. I mean, you gotta think about it. Men, even in their 60s, are still boys because we might still be wrestling around, slapping on each other and shit. You like, nigga, y'all still doing that same shit, giving each other wet willies? We don't really grow up for real. You know what I'm saying? Once if some men could probably still play marbles, they would. That's a whole nother topic. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain things you have to put to the side because of the whole thing of attraction, of appeal. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's some damaging shit. But I think for a female, it probably would be worse because I think we become so acceptable to, you know, girl on girl relationships for real around here. Most people don't really necessarily see it gross.
Right.
Most straight women probably say, "Oh hell no, this whole here munching carpet. Oh hell no, bitch, I don't do that. I'm strictly dickly." You know what I'm saying? But in this society, for real, it's acceptable. Now, and remember,
I have heard
they
that.
always,
Like the girls are the ones wanting
they
the
always
threesome.
leave a female and go back to a dude and be accepted with open arms. But you as a dude, leave your girl for another dude, you can't never come back. You kicked out the village forever.
But you know, that's what I was fixing to say. I think that for me, when you said that, my initial reaction was, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt, I ain't gonna say sorry for him, but you know, I was sorry that happened to him. But I would be willing to date him. You know what I mean? It's almost one of those things like how y'all, I ain't gonna say y'all, how people think, well, you know, they just need somebody to show them how, you know what I'm saying, how somebody's supposed to treat them, right? And so it's almost that kind of thing with me and him. But now you bring me a dude and you be like, oh, I just got out of a relationship with a dude. Deuces, like, nah, bro, don't bring that over here. No, I'm not doing that. So that's what's funny. Like I was thinking to myself, I would date him if his wife left him for another woman.
Penises
Although
are
I have
never
to
the
know.
same. Penises are never the same once they have doo-doo on them. They're never the same.
Hey, you are so stupid.
I knew he was going to.
Oh my gosh.
Unless you, I mean, I will say this because I am open-minded person. Unless you are a female and you are into anal sex, that is totally your prerogative. And in that case, your man's penis may only have your doo-doo on it.
No, might not. I don't know. No thanks.
I mean, I'm just saying there are some people that like that. So you can't just say, you know, penises with doo-doo. You got to say penises with unfamiliar doo-doo.
No, with male. There you go.
Male feces.
Yeah, male.
Okay, yeah, there you go. That's a better way to put it.
Oh my gosh, it's cold.
Mr. DA, how would you feel about it?
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you something funny as fuck. When I was in college, I used to mess around with this chick, and ran into her a couple of years after college, and she had a whole wife and everything, and shocked the shit out of me. And all I could think at that particular moment was, Lord, I hope I wasn't the last dude that she slept with. And that bothered me for a minute. Like, I thought, I ain't seen this girl in years. And that made me think about it. Like, I wonder if I was the last dude she slept with. Like, that just something. Like, that do something to you. Like, it'll do something to you.
So you think maybe you ran her off from being, yeah, spoiled her for being great?
I mean, me personally, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? Unless she just gave up on finding somebody better than the boy. You know.
Mike, you have an answer.
For me?
Yeah, you.
Truthfully, man, shoot, I'd be depressed. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Like, if Lady T left me for a woman right now, hey, I'm gonna be like, what? Then I'm gonna start drinking.
Sounds drown your sorrows.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, Buck, man, bring that bottle over here. And then, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to have my boys around because we got to talk. Like, man, hey, what
if you got boys like
we ain't gonna be doing no talking. That's the emotional shit. What we're gonna do is Buck is gonna grab the bottle, I'm gonna grab the car, and we are gonna be on our way to Onyx in Atlanta. And all our problems will be forgotten by the end of the weekend.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. It seems like y'all would try to find as many women to screw as you possibly could.
Well, I tell you what, I would have to go in there and literally put my hands on stuff because I can't see. But
that's how we gonna get you in the shit, my nigga. That's how we gonna get you in, bro. I didn't already thought about that. I already thought about that, bro. You the way to get in. You can walk perfectly fine, but we gonna get a wheelchair for your ass that night, and you gonna have them got the glasses on, and you gonna even have the walking stick, even though you in the wheelchair, you gonna have the walking stick. We gonna have so much ass in your lap that it ain't gonna make a goddamn bit of sense.
Lord have mercy.
I mean, so not that we've already thought about this. I'm just saying if it ever happens.
Sounds like you've been thinking about it.
Lady T, I love you, but this is just backup plan for backup plan for backup plan.
Point blank, period. Because we don't believe in none of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Mike is a great, upstanding man. He believes in a monogamous relationship, and he loves you with everything within him.
But if she leaving for a woman, all bets are off. He is going to be in hedonism 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I'm going to be his guard man.
And I'm giving you the evil side eye too when I see your ass in public, like women be doing me. Like, I can't believe you did him like that. Right?
No, Buck. No, you're gonna go talk to her and tell her. Don't give her the evil side eye.
Go confront her.
Go confront her, especially if she with a woman. Be like, you left Mike for this.
Yep, exactly.
You done lost your damn mind. No.
Yep.
You still giving an evil ass side eye too. I'm still doing it. I don't give a damn.
You gotta give it a side eye, but you gotta confront her and make her feel real uncomfortable.
Real small.
Leave that shit.
Yeah.
Don't you bring your ass in public.
The girl, though, she might try to fight you. A girlfriend might try to fight you though.
I ain't getting no damn meat or cheese, and don't you come get a hot plate.
Hey, bro. You gonna look at the both
girls, so she gonna be butch. So
and thumb that girl down right there in front of y'all.
So you got to be petty. You got to let them be in the grocery aisle line when they get ready to check out, and then throw a big ass piece of sausage on the conveyor belt while they can get ready to check out.
Here, y'all might need this.
Yo, see, Sandra with that petty shit too.
Whatever. Goodbye, y'all. On that note, I'll see y'all next week.
See ya.
All right, bye.
Oh my goodness, y'all done took me out.
Yep. I thought you needed some sausage.
Y'all so stupid.
I do work in Publix, and you know we sell it up there on the hot bar. I'll be like, hey, come on over here, ladies. We got these hot sausages up here and everything.
Right.
Fresh
Lady
out
T,
the oven.
I had to hit her with her first name, not Lady Say. Hey Tasha, I remember that time we was talking. You said you like hot beef.
It's going down.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is
man.
going down.
Remember that time we was at your house for that barbecue? And you say you love meat.
She like her meat well done.
Right.
With that
I remember you
temperature of
saying
98.6.
exactly. I remember you told me you weren't too fond of fish.
Oh, goodness.
You said salmon stink. You said salmon don't smell right.
Lord have mercy.
I'm glad we are talking fictitiously because that will never happen.
See,
Hey,
I
that's
like
why it's
that.
so funny. That's why.
Ever.
It never, ever happened. It ain't going to happen, she said.
You know what? I would like to say, though, that it to me, I think that if we could have had somebody that's openly bisexual or somebody that's openly, you know what I'm saying, homosexual to actually have answered this, because think about it, you know, just like my boy the devil's advocate over there. Let's just throw this scenario out. What if it was one of them and they are like all the way homosexual and their particular person leaves them and wants to go back on the other side of the fence? Because I mean, you know, from what I understand, you know, that's pretty devastating, because now you already feel like you're in the minority, you know what I'm saying, because of the way that you are, and then now you have somebody that you thought that was feeling the same way as you. Now they didn't hop back over to the in crowd, you know, the majority and shit. So that's one way. Look, I don't know how often it happens, but I'm just saying, I would love to sit back and just listen.
Hey, it's funny because you know that happens with those, you know, those people that's kind of newly refound their religion and they didn't got back into the church. They done been saved and they ain't living like that no more. That probably happens a hell of a lot.
I actually know somebody that happened to. As long as I've known this person, they was straight up and down lesbian. Used to walk around like a little dude and everything. Had short hairstyle, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Used to tug at their crotch like they had something in there. You were like, hey, what you tugging it? And then they found Jesus, and next thing you know, it went from you know, jeans and t-shirts and stuff like that to dresses and long hair and women's undergarments.
Went from an old dog to a slip.
Yes. And it was an interesting thing because like it was almost like as though you saw a dude that you've been knowing all your life to transition into a woman. That's how she used to act the whole entire time. Like we just knew what's going on with her. So, I think that's a very good thing. We might can table that until next week. See and talk about that next week. I think we lost Stan. Talk about that next week. See what time is it? So I'm interested. I really and truly would, because I wanted to know basically how it would be if they was to if how do they move on from relationships? Like I said, I personally think that the scenario is that a woman has more of an opportunity to move on a little bit faster, because most of the time you have women that they are in relationships, they're married or whatever, but they always have other guys that sniff around them, and they feel like, you know, saying, yeah, if he mess around and mess up, I'm right here for you. You know, they might even talk that noise knowing that you're married, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna marry you. your husband better not leave. He better not mess up. Because I'll be right.
Hey, stand backstage, y'all.
Okay.
No, I agree with you, Mike.
You know what I'm saying? I know, and I hate to talk like that with Cassandra not being on the phone, but I think that she probably would not agree. But I think that because she don't think that guys will find somebody attractive and not say nothing. Or some of them will say something, but you know they just be playing around with it. So that's just how that goes. Lady T, what do you think? You think that's the case?
In some cases, yeah, but I don't think every woman is like that. Like you said, you got some women that'll go wait a while. They don't want to be with nobody. Oh shoot, I forgot to unmute. Like I was saying, maybe in some cases, but some women don't want to mess with nobody right after they done broke up. You know, it may take a while for them to get over that person, and you know, until they feel ready to move on to somebody else. Once again, it depends on the individual.
But even if we talking about people, you muted. Okay. If they are them guys that they're sniffing around you, even though they know you in a relationship, and they're like, okay, if the person you in the relationship with, if he mess up, I'm right here. I think that there are a lot more women that have that type of interaction than guys do. I think there's some guys that have that interaction.
I'm not saying
Mike too though, because
I'm not saying that they don't have the interaction, but you don't have to accept that invitation just because it's been
I'm not
offered.
saying that you accept, but I'm just saying that y'all have more of an option to move on quickly than I think a lot of guys do.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes you have women doing the same thing now.
I'll give you that.
They look at the dude that they like, and if he got a girl, it'd be like, you know, if they ever break up, I'm gonna make my move. You know, so it can go both ways. A lot of men have a lot of girls sniffing around them. Like Buck say, especially nowadays, shoot, they're aggressive. These young girls are real aggressive.
That's facts.
They ain't afraid to go after what they want.
Yeah, and Stan, I agree. Yeah, you underestimate the gift of gab. Some people, it's not even always about the way you look, but you can talk your way into it. You can talk your way into it out of a situation if you got those oratorical skills to do so.
Stan, you was finna say something?
No, that's what I was gonna say. I had typed it in before I got back in. Yeah, like I said, I think we're looking at it in an odd perspective because we telling you, okay, this is what's going down, so you can kind of see it unfold. But as it happens in real time, it doesn't seem like that because, like I said, you're talking about something we're explaining in 2 or 3 minutes that may take 2 or 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Because again, that guy at work that shows you all the attention, this, that, or whatever, he probably got a chick on the side or this, that, or whatever. So he just giving you that attention that he trying to give you right then and right then and right there. So it ain't about, it's like I said, it's just about filling you out. It's about being right, like a friend of mine said, it's like being Johnny on the spot. Because for real, a girl is gonna know, like we said before, a girl is gonna know within the first 30 seconds or not. And the reason why work bay is work bay, because you done designated him in them 30 seconds of somebody, you know what? Yeah. Because any other guy, you ain't calling him work bay. You calling him that nigga that get on my nerves.
Yeah.
So, so it's and it grows. And see, the thing about, and see what makes it goes 50-50 is that at the same time where there are probably more men after your girl when you break up, there are not as many girls after your dude after y'all break up. But because men don't get preposition like that, it may be that first or second girl that says something to him that gets that attention. Because girls get attention thrown at them all the time, it might be dude number 6, 7, or 8. But because y'all getting hit on all day, every day, it's nothing to y'all.
I'm thinking about it. I agree.
And see, like I said, and that's where work bay comes into context, because you done talked to this dude, you done got comfortable with him, you done told him about them 3 or 4 niggas that done tried to holler at you and how they messed it up. So he done took all them notes in, he done took all of that in, and he's customizing the game plan to get where he need to go. That's the long game. But see, with men, when a man get out of a breakup or whatever, if a girl gives him any kind of attention, he'd be like, oh shit, I'm getting some attention. Like, what the fuck? Like, like, oh, okay. Then it might, I ain't quite ready yet after the first one. It depends on how fine she is. But after that first one, you might be like, nah, I ain't quite ready yet. I still miss babe. But after that second or third one, oh shit, if I'm looking like this, what niggas on me, shit, I'm gonna be with it.
And there's another whole nother scenario that you gotta look at with guys too. Sometimes guys will jump with the first girl and be seen with her in places that you used to frequent with the other young lady.
Try to make the ex jealous.
Yeah, to let her know that, hey, I'm moving on with it. I'm moving on. You ain't stopping nothing. You ain't hurting nothing. He might not completely be over you, but he just want to let you know that I can pull somebody.
Facts. I might go home crying that night, goddammit. But while we out at that club that everybody that see me that know you, I'm living it up.
Now, I'll be honest with you. I'm one of those that once that happens, I'm probably gonna try to be as far away as possible. You know what I'm saying? Once you left me, man, okay, cool. I'm a cool dude when you met me, but I'm gonna be even cooler when your ass ain't with me because I'm not gonna be seen. You know what I'm saying? When you see me, it's literally gonna be on accident because you can't be at all the places that I damn be at. It's just And like I said, that's speaking for me being in entertainment, bro. I could be here in Tuscaloosa and shit. By Wednesday, I could be in New Orleans, and damn it, by Saturday, I could be over in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. And yes, I'm taking the new one along with me, damn it. Evil. Not used to being in a cold bed, damn it. Go have somebody around.
Right. And even if we don't do nothing, she gonna go to sleep and I'm gonna be warm.
Your feet ragged, you better have some socks on them, motherfucker, because you scratch me up and kick your ass out. You had to get a bus ticket or something back to wherever the hell I found your ass. That's right. That right there, that's basis for breaking up a relationship with them rough ass feet. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're a lady.
Exactly. I mean, I cut you some slack because it's the wintertime, but goddamn, as soon as the wintertime start clearing up, I need you gonna do something with that dead skin.
Man, what? You better sit on the edge of that tub and let them bitches soak. You know what I'm saying? All the way up to your calf muscles. And then when it come out, you get to scraping and moving. If I gotta come in there and help you, you know what I'm saying? Just know you doing a little extra this evening. Shit.
Right. If I'm playing Jeffrey the Butler, goddammit.
That's all I'm saying. But yeah, go ahead, y'all. Y'all carry on.
I think you're quite right, Buck, and I think that it's slightly different for an entertainer because you are a person that does move around quite often, and you know what I'm saying. But like everyday Joes such as myself, Stan, even you know what I'm saying. Like we just broke up a long-term relationship, and you know, generally it's like, okay, sure, I know we go to this place all the time. And right here in Tuscaloosa, for instance, it ain't like it's 1,000 different places to go. So it's like, okay, well, I know her friend's gonna be up in here. Let's say we go to the local Mexican cuisine restaurant that we all like to go to for drinks. Okay, more on any given night, you liable to see somebody in there that you know So I'm gonna bring my girl up in there, and her friends might be up in there sipping on them Tasty Tuesday margaritas. And the first thing they're gonna do is pull that phone out and take a picture and be like, girl, stand up in here with some other girl.
And that's exactly why I came. That's exactly why I came with the new chick. That's exactly why. So that we could be publicized and so you can see me. And like I said, when I get home that night, I done dropped that girl off because she was just a date. And I'm home crying. You ain't gonna see that though. You ain't gonna see that though. You ain't gonna see that.
That's when you're gonna be at home playing that Tony Braxton.
Nope, that's when I'm gonna be on 2K listening to goddamn Future. I'm listening to Future, goddamn. I ain't listening to no sad shit. I'm trying to be toxic. Trying to get out of that shit.
That nigga Future, boy, he's something else.
I swear to God. I'm listening to goddamn. Hey, what Future verse is on Way Too Safety? Future say, I'll pop out, go ghost on a bitch. She don't know where I went. That's what I'm talking about.
That boy, woo, that boy hell.
That's what I'm talking about. But in the bad, and see that, but you know what though? When we talk about this kind of stuff, and I know last week we were talking about like just a number of shootings and deaths and stuff like that behind domestic violence or whatnot. Like that's why the smaller towns have that higher rate. Because like you said, in Tuscaloosa, ain't nowhere for you to fucking go. You and your old lady been together 10 years. You fuck around and go to the mall. And you like that is like that's shit. You mean to tell me I ain't in Tuscaloosa, now for just think about it. Ain't but one Foot Locker. Ain't but one Foot Locker. All the Jordans drop on that Saturday. So now and you know I'm a sneakerhead. Just to say if your old lady knew Bay a sneakerhead, I gotta run into this nigga every other Saturday in Foot Locker, and I gotta swallow it. No, somebody gonna get shot. Somebody gonna get shot, partner. And you wear 10.5 in J's, and you got the last pair, or you got to get got, my nigga. You got to get got.
Don Dilio.
You ain't gonna take my old lady and the last pair of J's. Nah, you're not doing that. And what am I gonna do? Because look, and if I don't get them at Foot Locker, I'm gonna either run into you at Sports Editions or Hibbits. Shit, we all in the mall. I'm still gonna see you on every other Saturday when them Jordans drop, at least once a month. Nah,
I agree.
And again, what did I tell you, Mike? What did I tell you? That's the reason why I had to get the hell out of Tuscaloosa.
There's a lot of in a small town, there's a lot of trigger places. Because like I said, you go to these places and you always, I remember, man, we was here and yeah, it's a lot. It's like, so you kind of have to be like Buck and be mobile. You got to be somewhere like, oh shoot, man, I'm in Fort Lauderdale, turn it up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm in Augusta, turn it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Knoxville. Well, probably not Knoxville. Probably Nashville. Let's say Nashville or Memphis. Turn it up. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Charlotte, turn it up. You know what I'm saying? But,
hey, Charlotte, turn up. Charlotte, turn up. I done had that happen. Yes, sir. That was a long time ago, though. But like I said, man, that's that little town shit. That's why I had to get the fuck out of Tuscaloosa. Mental health. That shit would have fucked with me. And the funny part about it now, me and my ex-wife are cool now. Shout out to her because she won an award at the Black Excellence Awards. Won 2 of them, matter of fact.
Okay.
Shout out to her. But yeah, like we can get along fine now, but then first, woo, baby. Had to get the hell out of Dodge.
And I think that's the thing, because you got to have that time to get over it. And even if you're not trying to see them, I'm hungry today. I'm gonna go to. You roll up in Wendy's, and guess what?
Right.
Be up in Wendy's. That dang it, I don't even.
Right. Hey, look, ain't but one full moon barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Ain't but one bowling alley. Ain't but one skating ring.
Yep.
Can't do shit.
One movie theater.
Right. One Walmart. Unless you want to go way to goddamn Northport. So I'm like, shit, you can't do nothing in Tuscaloosa, goddamn it.
Everybody at Walmart.
Hell yeah. And then you got to run into them people that tell you, hey, you know, I heard y'all broke up. I'm so sorry. And da 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 and da 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 da. Or you run into them people like, woo, I'm glad y'all finally broke up. Da 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 da. And meanwhile, I'm in the car crying like a motherfucking baby.
And like Buck said earlier, it don't hurt. It don't help when you got family members.
Right.
The such and such and such. You know, I see them every once in a while, and you know, what I'm saying, I ask them about you, and don't let them mess around and say that they didn't see you. I had that situation happen to me at a family get together. Somebody asked me about my ex, and I was like, I don't know. Oh, she said she talked to you all the time. What?
Hey. Or to be that situation with your family member. Like, man, I seen your old lady. She was looking good as fuck. How you fuck that up? And then you really be in your motherfucking feelings. Because you know your niggas
saying something then.
Your niggas will tell you when you fucked up too. They'll have your back, but your niggas will tell you when you fucked up.
That's true. Damn, that's true. Like I said, stay out these damn small towns, man. Get out there and do it a little bit. And sometimes I think people will be overblowing that whole thing of people moving on too. Because they do, like I said, man, you'll be jumped around into the middle of some stuff, and I think we all touched on it before. You can call yourself jumping into the middle of something, then be caught on the back burner of this person coming right back around. And let's just say worst case scenario, okay, both of y'all do smash. Well, what if both of y'all do smash in the same week? Now we're looking at somewhere potentially this individual is pregnant and may be trying to go forward with everything. Stretch it on out. Throw some real life Maury Povich shit up out here. You know what I'm saying? And side note, since Maury getting pulled, you know what I'm saying, they ain't finally retired that man. Well, thanks for all the entertainment. It is hilarious.
Yeah, I guess we got to find out who was the fault.
Yeah, be that shit where you hook up with somebody for one night, have a one night stand, and get pregnant.
Man. Hey, side note real quick, everybody. I heard that Will Smith smacked up Chris Rock, man, about a joke about Jada's hair or something. For what I understand, Will Smith smacked Chris Rock for making a joke about Jada hair. I'm like, bruh, you gotta stop defending her, man. You gotta let her go. Go start hanging with Future.
Exactly.
Your kid is grown, bro. You ain't held up for real. Let's go. Take flight.
When did this happen? This was like recent?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go look this up. Will Smith went back hard. He done started hanging out with Meek Mill. You know they both from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Will Smith, Meek Mill, and what's a Beanie Siegel.
There you go.
Man.
State prop.
Will, and he done got older, and he ain't with that situation that they went into when they first got married. He ain't feeling it no more.
You know, we talked about that, and we said from the jump, we already knew that was Jada's whole entire thing.
And then when they were young, he probably was like, yeah, that's cool, you know. But
No, I think it was like he didn't really want to do it, but he did it to make her happy. And now it's, you know what I'm saying, like, you can't do something to make somebody happy if you're not really feeling it all the time, because eventually it's gonna start eating and you ain't gonna be it.
Granddaddy said a long time ago, don't start and you ain't prepared to finish.
That's true.
But then, but again, they got that weird ass. Okay, let me first start off by saying this. That goes into that Hollywood shit that Buck was talking about them folks probably lived half of their marriage in two different time zones. So the shit that they was doing was irregular anyway. And then you do have to remember, as much as we love Will and Jada, they are Scientologists. They don't believe in God like that. Like, so their whole idea of relationships and morals ain't the same as everybody else's.
Once again, I think that's something else that Jada got him into.
You think so? I think that dude is a mathematician. That dude was smart enough to get a scholarship to MIT. He deal with numbers and science and facts. So I don't think that was just too far of a reach for him. Now, if you told me Kanye was in Scientology, I'd like, man, fuck this shit.
Everything they still believe. So I truthfully think that was another thing that Jada kind of got up into, and say call behind her.
No, because I mean, shit. Jada might have been able to talk me into a bunch of shit too. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. Especially Jada Pinkett from Low Down Dirty Shame. Jada Pinkett. Oh, bruh, yeah, she could have talked me into a bunch of shit. Goddamn Peaches. Peaches could have talked the nigga into some shit, boy.
I thought you were gonna lyric, because I do remember how you was acting after you saw Jason's lyric, and you thought that was her.
That was just to see her body though, because I couldn't stand her voice in Jason's lyric. Like, they got on my goddamn nerves.
But that wasn't her though. That was body though.
I know. I didn't find that out till I got to be, older, but that was my fantasy for a minute.
So, my clock just got through yelling 10 o'clock. Don't know what that means. It is time for us to close those on another edition of Battle of the Sexes. Had a good time tonight. Really, truly did. We got a chance to figure out what was happening. And lady chick left me for a woman. So
what them young folks say, Buck? What them young folks say? We gonna go slide on.
Facts. Better know it. I ain't playing with it.
Right. She got to deal with them consequences.
Everybody said they're gonna fall out with you if you do that. That's what they said.
I wouldn't blame them.
I appreciate that, fellas. And Cassandra, she's not on here right now, but I appreciate it. And Stan said he gonna give you some hot sausage. That's what I don't know. Say he gonna throw hot sausage on the conveyor belt when you check it out. No, Buck said that. Buck said he gonna give you some hot sausage. Beef.
It's what's for dinner. Y'all have a great evening, people.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one. We'll check y'all out. Hey, y'all, please don't forget to check us out. April 6th, which is in 2 weeks. That's Wednesday night. Save the date, 20XX, co-hosted by Buck Dollar.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we interviewed somebody tonight, man, that sounded like they was gonna be real good. So, we looking forward to it, having a very good time with it. So, y'all, please check us out. See this program, y'all. Please like, share it, and also when I post up the question, man, go ahead on and give us an answer to what y'all thinking, so we can discuss what y'all talking about. We like to get y'all opinions on everything that we're talking about. It's not just us who's talking about it. It's everybody who's talking about it. All right. Battle of the Sexes is a production of Sound Booth ENT. Executive produced by yours truly, Big Mike, as well as Carmelo Hare, DJ Mello. So y'all check us out on Tuesday night. We're going to be back here for the T-Town 411 report with Darren McKinstry and myself. And not exactly sure what we're talking about just yet, but y'all stay tuned. We'll let y'all know. Y'all please be safe. Supposed to be a beautiful week this week up until I think Thursday. It's going to be hot. So y'all please be safe out there. Buck Dollar, you got enough water at the school, man?
Yeah, we pretty good, man. The kids just need to have their own water bottles and stuff. We got things to refill, but I mean, if y'all still want to donate, by all means, bring some through there, man.
Okay, we'll look into that. Without anything, once again, if y'all want one of these hard to get Sound Booth Radio t-shirts that Lady T is wearing right now. Just go ahead on and send us a little message up in the message bar and give us some information on you, size of the shirt that you're looking for, and also know they're $15 a shirt. And we'll get you one ordered and bring it out there. Oh, we'll get it to you. And Buck Dollar, we're gonna get you yours, man. I might, I don't know. Tuesday or Thursday, we're supposed to be out and about, so we might try to swing by your place of work. I don't want to say it out loud because I don't want everybody to come up there trying to,
Of course.
get them autographs.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? But y'all please be careful. We'll see y'all here next week, next Sunday, 8 p.m. for another edition of Battle of the Sexes. Y'all please be cool. Peace.
Peace.
Okay, let me find this night here. Okay. It was.
Peg had come in there. They was talking about taking you to the strip club and stuff. She was like, lady, she don't let him go anywhere with stay.
Yeah, she didn't hear it right though, because you would have been and left me.